Yeah, we in the game, y'all. You know what it is? I'm Stein with Skinny Bones Project Studios. This is The Skinny. My co-host to the left today is...
the Sasha Gomez.
In the building. We got a fantastic show for y'all today. We got a beautiful songbird. She's superfragicalcilistic expialidocious. Is that a word?
Yeah,
It's a word. It's like a nursery rhyme or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, but before we bring this beautiful talent to the couch, I want to talk to my girl for a minute. What's up with you, Gomez?
What's up?
Oh, shit, okay. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
So modeling was your thing, right?
Yes.
And you do a great job of modeling, and you don't even have an agent.
No.
Right? So speak to that a few minutes so we can kind of learn a little bit more about you.
Well, I started off just buying clothes from big companies.
Walmart.
No, I was buying it from like Fashion Nova,
Shein, shit like that.
Shein, who else? Oh my God, I can't think right now.
H&M?
Yeah, and they started like hitting me up.
Unraveling?
So so I was just like, okay, so went from there, and then I just kept
kind of blew up.
getting stuff like, yeah, I'm in there. Okay. So yeah.
Shit, I love that.
Yeah.
I actually don't have the fortitude to do what you do, and I give you a hard time about it, but I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
To be able to just do that on your own and be just an entrepreneur. So
Right, thank you.
hats off to you. But this person that we're bringing to the red couch today,
Okay.
you're going to learn a little bit more about her other than just music. So I'm excited to bring her to the couch.
Yeah.
So without further ado, you know how we do on the Skinny. Bring it to the red couch. Ayanna in the building. Ayanna official. What's up with you? Yeah. What's up with you? Shit.
How are you?
Thank you so much for doing the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to start this episode like I start every episode on the Skinny and say, thank you for being light skinned. If you don't do shit else wrong right in your life, thank you for being light skinned. I'm just going to start there.
I say caramel, but thank you so much.
Okay. So I did a little, Phoenix, my production assistant, she spoke with you prior to doing the show, and we did a little research on you. She's great, by the way. She's awesome. That's why I run up in there every night.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. That's your wife?
Put the wood to her.
Okay.
No, that's not my wife.
Okay.
Bring your ass. Bring it on.
But look, anyway, so we're going to move on to something else a little less trouble for me. But she is awesome. Yeah. But she told me... Would you like mine? Didn't you just get on the couch? Just fucking with you. Okay. But the thing I love about what Phoenix does is she digs deep. And I like the fact that you guys open up to her, right? So you share things with her that are informative for me and the co-host. So I'm going to start different. We're not going to talk about music. I want to talk about the pageantry. You know, can you, you got to. So speak to what it's like to be black and curvy in the industry of pageantry.
Well, it's better now because now we're in this age where it's more inclusive. We celebrate diversity. But back when I was doing pageants was approximately 10 years ago. So first of all, most people who do pageants start when they're younger, children.
Yeah.
I did pageants because I was new. I had just transferred from Spelman to Georgia State.
Okay.
I didn't have any friends, and I saw a little placard on the table. I was like, "You could be the next Miss Georgia State." And I was like, "Shit, I could." So
I like that. No,
yeah.
badass.
So it's a scholarship. Thank you, KK with the drops.
That's Big Perk, but
Big
whatever.
Perk. Big.
Fuck
Okay.
Big Perk. She be hating on me.
I like her. Okay. But anyway, so I went, and it's a scholarship pageant. I started out with the Miss America program. It's a scholarship pageant. I didn't win, but I got first runner-up, and I got $800. I said,
Period.
I'm about to keep doing it. So,
Wow.
Yeah, so my very next pageant I won, that was Miss Fulton County, Miss Atlanta, Miss Capital City. So that's the American system. Then I have USA. And I did Miss Georgia top 15. So I didn't go super, super far, and I think my big thing was my body. And I've always been like slim fine. Never been a skinny girl. But when you were like an Amazonian like black woman
you're very
standing
tall.
next to petite white women, it's very clear and obvious like we are not the same, you know.
Right.
So I think that was just the only thing that kind of held me that in that particular arena because I was different, you know.
Absolutely.
And pageantry back then celebrated sameness. Everybody had the same
They
hair.
look the
Everybody went to the same people
Everybody's
for
very petite.
the headshots. Everybody did the same thing, the same trainers. But it wasn't until I joined the black system, Miss Black US Ambassador, which is now Miss Black International Ambassador because it's a international system, that I really felt super beautiful in my skin, and it wasn't until
Absolutely.
later on in my life I was like, oh, right, oh my god,
Dead ass. Yeah, dead ass.
all right. But I wasn't until later on in my life that I was like, okay, I am pretty. You know what I mean? I am. I deserve all of these things, and I don't have to be bone straight hair and super white and super skinny to be considered that. So, yeah, it taught me a lot.
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, I believed everything she said until she just lied.
I did
Nigga
lie.
hair bone straight than a motherfucker.
But
No,
this
she's not like
ain't
Is that not bone
lying.
straight? Is that not bone straight?
This has curve on the end. It's got a little texture on the end. You see that?
pretty. Yes, it's pretty.
The white-
Yes,
The
yes.
So-
white is showing. I'm just
Anyway,
kidding. No, I think
dang, the 47%.
for sure. You
Okay.
already know.
Girl.
But I think that's awesome. So
Right.
that you were able to persevere through that. So that was tough.
Yeah.
But music
Yeah.
is, I think, and I'm sure the people in the room that are into music, is one of the most gangsta ass like industries to be in. Period. So talk to Sasha and I about
Yes.
what some of your experiences have been in music, specifically with going to studios.
Okay. Well, in general, my introduction to music was.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Ooh. 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 You ain't Stein. You had to start the whole show for the popcorn kernel now.
I'm cracking up because
You
I'm
doing
like,
it like
what
this for
happened?
real?
I'm
You doing it
looking
like
what
this though?
happened?
Like you doing it like this though?
Yes.
Wow.
Until he brought
The popcorn got a
attention to
cameo.
it. You the one that point out. Well, you swear right now.
Wow. I'm just fucking with you.
No, I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Okay, but go ahead.
But my introduction to music. Well, first of all, I've just always like most musicians, you're naturally inclined, you're naturally attracted to music. But my introduction to music on a high level was formal. Like I went to school for music, so like even my entrance into the industry was super formal. I was working with corporations, radio stations, doing like corporate gigs, doing drops for radios, doing stuff like that, publishing.
Okay.
Right.
So
All right.
I started getting money with music super early and contracts with music super. So that's the crazy thing. I had like no original songs and I was getting cash.
You had a girls group.
I was in a
And you
girl
said you
group.
left, but let me say this
Okay,
first.
okay.
You said you left the girls group.
I didn't
So I
leave.
can say what I want to say, right?
It disbanded.
The name was trash.
The
What-
Yes
what-
Mans was
t-
hot shit.
Tell them
I
out
believe
there
it.
in the world
I
of
believe
who
you. I
watches
believe you,
this
girl.
shit what the name of your girls group was.
The name of my girl group was called the Yes Mams, which is a hell of a lot better than Skinny and Bones. Okay, why you trying to?
Okay.
She came
All
for
right.
you.
Okay. Yeah, you know
She
what?
can't come.
Hey, look, cut her
He's
shit
trying
short.
to come.
Turn her shit
He's trying
off.
to comfort me.
Turn
No,
her
I'm just
shit
kidding, I'm just
off.
kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Shots fired, but no.
that's
It was called the Yes
screaming.
Mams. But what's crazy was I was in like the second coming of the band. They did the band. It didn't end up working out with the girls, so I was asked to join like the second round. And yeah, it was cool, but it's one of those like manufactured situations where they put shit together and hope that it worked, and it just didn't. It just didn't. So
You know about that, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
I was in a group as well.
it was cool.
You was in a girls group?
Boy,
Like a mixed
two
group.
two guys and me.
Sounds like a
Okay.
menage. Wow.
No.
Like a city high.
Okay. I didn't know you was doing it like that.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus. I went to
Did I hear that wrong? Two guys? Did you?
It was like- Okay.
Okay, so damn, I heard it right.
I?
Right? Maybe she said it wrong, but I
Right.
damn sure
People
heard it
could be
right.
in groups,
Not like that.
Stein.
Okay.
Two rappers and a singer. That's what I say.
Jesus.
Boom.
Just say that then.
Yes. Okay.
So let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you this.
I got it.
Let me ask you this.
I got it.
Let me ask you
Okay.
this.
The lean in.
So, who is this?
These, first of all, they like my brother, sister.
Not the light skin. Damn her. You brought a musician.
This
in
is
here.
my
Who
guitarist. This is my guitarist, Brian Causey. Absolutely incredible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he plays
Expert guitarist.
acoustic or
He plays everything. He
Okay.
plays everything. He could
That's
probably
awesome.
play bass too. I mean, he's just really an expert musician.
No, I think that's awesome. I
Yeah.
love to see live instrumentalists. Is that? Did I say that right? Did I say that shit right?
Yeah, it's
Live
believe so.
instrumentalists
Yes.
to do their thing. So I'm
Yeah.
glad you brought him along, and that's going to be something good we can do.
For sure.
But I got to ask you this.
Okay. I'm scared.
Okay, no, don't be scared. Don't be
Okay.
scared. You said the movie Life when he was like, oh, don't be scared. The gay dude, don't be scared. You don't have your own music.
I do have
From
my
what
own
I'm
music.
okay, so
I do have my. It's just kind of few and far between. Like I don't think people really understand the inside ebbs and flows of being an artist. Like
yeah.
sometimes you fuck with yourself, sometimes you don't.
I get it.
Sometimes it's hitting, sometimes it's not. Like being a professional musician.
me, I know.
Look, you get what I'm saying? It's our
Yes.
own internal plight. So
Yes.
it's like, it I'm getting there now. I have songs along the way. We're performing an original today, but it took me a minute again to fuck with myself. I had issues with myself, and I had to come to an understanding. Like, girl, you fine. Imposter syndrome is real. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
goddamn
thing.
right.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is real shit.
It is.
So people trying to reach out to Ayanna, can you look in the camera and tell people where they can find you on all your socials?
If you want to find me on social media, you can find me at Ayanna Official, AYANNA Official.
Okay, and that's on everything.
And that's on everything.
IG,
That's on everything.
YouTube.
That's on my mama, my daddy, my everything.
OnlyFans.
I don't have one of them. I don't have one of them.
It's everywhere. So
But if
just
you
type
like
it.
toes, I got some for you. You know.
She not bullshit.
I'm
She
kidding.
not. No, she
Brian is
ain't.
so disappointed. He's shaking his head. I'm kidding.
You know you ain't.
No.
I'm kidding,
You know.
guys. But they're cute.
But
I'm just
anyway,
kidding.
look, we've come to a segment in our episode where we get to ask you a shitload of questions.
Okay.
And you are to answer them as fast as you can.
As fast as
Hold, please.
Let's
You ain't got your shit ready?
I got it ready. It's the
Okay.
iPhone. It's
You
ready.
want me to go? Yeah, period. Thank you.
Okay. Go.
Okay. Have you dated a guy and wish you met his friend first?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, damn.
You ruthless girl.
I'm not ruthless, but I'm like, shit. We connect.
Okay. Well,
I ain't go for it. Though.
Okay.
You can have it in your mind. Okay.
Favorite color?
Black.
Okay.
I like black.
I like black too.
I do too. You see?
Would you date a Waffle House employee?
Is he the CEO? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's
I'm just kidding.
no, he's the
really.
line
No.
cook.
Yes, I would. I
You
would.
would?
I would.
That is
Let me
awesome.
tell you something. Waffle House employees make money. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know they do.
They
do
make
well.
money.
Well, the managers do well.
The managers do well, but I had a homegirl who was like anyway, she made like over 120 a year.
Yeah, they people sleep on and
ballin'.
Walmart employees. She know
Yeah.
a lot about Walmart.
Yeah.
She knows
my God.
a lot. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
If you died and could come back an animal, which animal would you be and why?
Don't judge me. Oh well.
Why?
I'm not. I love
like
whales.
Well, one, I'm a Pisces, right? So I'm a deep sea creature. But whales are big. They can dive to depths. Like I think the sea is a big unknown. I want to see what that's hidden on.
Yeah.
You know, that's I've never heard the well. I like that one. That was a
that's
good one.
nice, yeah.
That was a good one. Would you date a nigga with ugly toes or crooked teeth?
Definitely the toes.
You can.
The mouth is too much of a close call.
You're right.
Jesus.
You're right.
I gotta be in it. Go ahead.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Mike. MJ.
Okay, that was
Okay.
too easy.
Okay.
Okay, now I every time I gotta stop asking this question because it makes me nervous.
You got to
It
stop.
makes me nervous.
I think I know what it is.
My heart start beating.
Oh.
So I'm gonna make sure you good with this.
Okay.
Okay. You got your pistol on you?
Before I
Good.
start, can I say both?
No.
Okay.
Shit, no. Do you like chocolate men or light skinned men?
And or
Oh, I said or, right? Chocolate or light skinned men?
I like men. Stein.
I didn't know this motherfucker was.
Stein. Okay.
Nobody said you. Okay, go.
I like light skinned men and dark skinned men. My boyfriend is sexy chocolate. But I'm light skinned, so I gotta like myself.
Okay. So that.
She got a great answer. That was
See?
a great answer.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
a good
fair.
answer.
Yeah.
That was
That's
fair.
fair.
That was
Go
fair. Have you ever farted and played it off?
Absolutely. On stage all the
She just
time.
farted up. That's the shit I was
On
smelling over
stage
there.
all the time. On stage all the
Did she
time.
just fart over
Can I
there?
tell you real
Was
quick?
it popcorn or
Go
she
ahead,
farted?
girl.
No, it was popcorn. That was popcorn that
okay.
time.
I smelled some cheese.
Cause you
and
so
shit.
cute, do, and then my drama came back was like, man, somebody shitted on stage. Oh my god!
Look, this motherfucker at the
Oh my
pageant
God.
fucking people up.
Fucking
Farting
up.
like hell. This
I
little
had
white girl
Mexican.
losing
I
weight
had
like a motherfucker.
Mexican. The refried beans. Go ahead.
Okay. Person you wish you could slap the shit out of.
Oh my god. Andrew Tate. Do you know who that is?
I do not, but that's okay.
He's fucking. That was a whack answer.
Is that
It's a great answer. Oh, Andrew Tate is a fucking loser. Go ahead.
okay? Go ahead, run it.
Tupac or Biggie?
Definitely Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Pop.
Yeah,
like
so
you.
let me
You
some
scoring-
I like Pop.
You scoring
Yes.
some points back.
I like
Pop. I just fucked this up.
Should I listen to your music sober or high?
Hi, I guess.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
But you can do it sober.
Ugliest person you've ever dated.
The one I lost my virginity to.
Really?
I can't see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm call a spade a spade.
What's his name, honey?
I can't say that. Nah.
Shit me, you can.
Can I say his initials?
You can say his full name.
R.
Okay. Kelly?
H.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Hey, shit, she said R. That's what they call him, right? The R. Right? Is she fucking up? That's what she said.
it was
R.
a vibe, though. It was a vibe. It ain't about
Clearly,
you know?
it was. Yeah. Go ahead.
What was Mary J. Blige searching for?
Real love.
Okay.
She's searching for that real love.
Okay.
Well, I tell you what. This has come to the last question.
Okay.
Okay. So, if you're on a date
Okay.
and that nigga got bad breath, would you tell him?
Absolutely.
How would you do it? I had
like-
somebody. Go ahead.
So what you was saying? What you about to say?
I had somebody on the show that did it. It was like nice. I was like, oh, okay, I can accept that. How would you do it?
I'd be like, ooh, babe.
Wow.
Babe. Ah.
What's fucked up is
It's the
that's what she said. Remember, she was like, she said the same thing. She was like, ooh, babe.
Babe. You need to do
gotta
that. You
dodge.
need to handle that.
Yeah, y'all some nice
You need to handle
motherfuckers. Boy. Hey, she couldn't be me.
You don't want nobody to tell you ugly.
Shitting me.
Like, your
Fuck
shit
that.
stink.
I know I'm not ugly, but I've
No.
told plenty of women your breath is on some bullshit.
You can't say
I
that.
said it just like your breath is on some bullshit.
You gotta be like, if your breath was stink Stein, I'd be like, Stein, you want to
Well,
Up there at the
that's
top.
different. But
Little
my shit
lifesaver.
don't never stink.
little lifesaver action.
Shit. But anyway, if you ain't got no questions for us, we damn sure ain't got no more questions. Do you got questions for us?
I might have a question.
Okay, shit, run it.
Because the studio fly, everybody flying
Thank
here.
you.
Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
what's the premise of it? Like, who came up with who's the idea? Like,
the skinny?
why the skinny? Yes.
Well, true story. My grandmother used to call me Skin and Bones, hence the name Skin and Bones, because I was very slim. And, you know, it's kind of a play. The skinny is supposed to be a really short, quick bunch of information at one
Right.
time. People say, oh, man, give me the skinny on what went down. So that's where it came from. So I can get a whole bunch of dope-ass people in the room, ask them a whole bunch of questions real quick, and get a great story out of it.
I love
So
it.
that's where the skinny came from.
Okay. Great choice of co-host here, Sasha.
Thank you,
Beautiful.
girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, friend.
See, that's some light skin. This motherfucker asked 2 questions, and she knows she's a great coach.
That's it.
Wow.
I asked 30
That's
goddamn
great.
questions, but I ain't
That's
shit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
yes.
Thank you.
Anyway, so
Anyway,
Thank you.
look, Perk, get us up out of here. I'm Stein with Skin and Bones Project Studios. This has been
The Sasha Gomez.
In the Building, and we had the beautiful and talented
Ayanna.
in the building. We out. We'll see you next week.
What's up, y'all? My name is Ayanna.
My name is Brian.
Brian Causey. And we are performing my original song, John, here on The Skinny. John, you know it's really nice to meet ya. Hey y'all, it's Ayanna. Catch me on this week's episode of The Skinny. I called you over just to see ya. You know I really don't do this a lot, but I'm asking for just one hot night. John. No, I really don't do this a lot, but I Boy, I have to admit you got me wrapped around your fingers. Every time I think of you, my spine begins to tingle. Got my mind so going. You really got me open. And I want you to know that with you I want to spend my time. Let me some TLC, you and me. Make me feel so free, but you don't know me. Oh, you looking real good, can't lie. But won't you give me a try? Like, what's your name? What's your sign? Do you like yams? Do you wanna taste mine? I wanna feel your soul and I wanna feed your mind. Fix me a plate, I don't meet no sides. Come on, y'all. You know it's really nice to meet you, John. I called you over just to see you, John. You know I really don't do this a lot, but I'm asking for just one hot night, John. No, I really don't do this a lot, but yeah. From the first day I saw you, I knew that you would be the one. You had me mesmerized, you had eyes, reminds me of the sun. Got my mind so going. You really got me open. And I want you to know that with you I wanna spend my time. Oh, Baby TLC, you know you and me, but you don't know me. Oh, you're looking real good, can't lie. But won't you give me a try? Like, what's your name and what's your sign? And do you like yams? Do you wanna taste mine? I wanna feel your soul and I wanna feel your mind. Fix me a plate, I'll meet no such. You know it's really nice to meet you. I called you over just to see you. You know I really don't do this a lot, but I'm asking for just one hot night. John, though. I don't know you, but I know that I'm asking for just one hot night. Come on. Hey boy, ain't no mystery. At least, as far as I can see, I wanna keep you here, laying next to me, sharing our love between the sheets. Come on. Oh boy, let me hold you tight, and you know I'll make you feel alright. Oh babe, just comfort me and let your mind be free, sharing our love. Come on, between the sheets. Y'all know how to do it. Come on, say, ooh, baby, baby, you got it style. I feel your love surrounding me. Ooh, baby, oh baby, sharing our love between the sheets. One more time. You know it's really nice to meet you. Called you over just to see you. You know I really don't do this a lot, but I'm asking for just one hot night. John.